Oh, welcome to Just by Cass. This is another period vlog. So, I'm doing my hair and getting ready for work, but I just woke up. I changed. I definitely didn't show my period panty because I wore it yesterday just in case. And yeah, we are gonna clean that. But before we do, we're gonna do my hair because this needs to be done. And we're just gonna add a little bit of water because it just needs to be rehydrated right here. That's it. And most of the rest of the back of the hair it's fine. It could use like a refresher, but like, who's got time for that? Maybe a mousse? And that's it. That's it, y'all. That's my hair. Yeah. It looks pretty good. It looks hydrated. Presentable. I'm not trying to do much with it. I do have this brand new that I would like to try out. They advertise it like being able to remove it easier with that little thing. Like it comes out easy like a tampon. We gonna see. We gonna see. Not gonna put this on now because I just put on the mini. But we're gonna try that later. We're gonna clean it up and then switch it out once I get out of work. But what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna clean this period panty to get it ready to go into the wash later. Cold water. Use cold water. All right, now it's pretty clean. Just gonna let it dry. And there, it's hand washed. My hands are washed. I'm gonna put my contacts on. Oh my gosh, I didn't even wash my face. What the fuck? Today is like, when you wake up in the morning and you got so much to do, like, you're like, oh shit, I gotta change. I gotta put on the cup. But then I'm also wearing a period panty. And I'd rather just deal with that now. So what I have been using is this here, because it has no endocrine disruptors in it. And it's been actually working really well for my face. I really try to get in there and get everything. I should do like the commercials. Oh, my face is clean. Okay. Whew. Now, I'm just a little bit red, a little bit irritated, but that's okay. We're gonna put some contacts on. So, I am not on birth control. So, I haven't had my period since September 29th. That was the last day of my cycle. That was the last day of that cycle. Today is December 21st, and I would consider my first day of my period yesterday. On Monday, I had a feeling like, oh, this is strange. This is weird, because that was the day I was like, I feel like I'm gonna get my period. And that's a little strange, right? For somebody to say. Not somebody to say, because some people do know when they're gonna get the period. That has just never been me. Me has always been like, oh, that's a lot of blood, okay, you're on your period. But I had the feeling that I was gonna be on my period because my body started like I didn't start getting red like discharge. I started lightly and it started off a little dark. I would say like a cross between like a dark red and brown, but it was like the lightest shade ever, like so light that I like looked at it and was like, is my period gonna come? This just seems like discharge. It wasn't getting heavier until yesterday. It got like an actual light blood that came out. So I put on my period panties because that's what I do when it's light. Once it starts to get heavier, I put in my cups because that is my favorite menstrual product to use. Okay, so I have the June mini cup in right now, and I'm gonna leave it in until I get out of work or whatever, and then I will change it out. Okay, now that I got my contacts in, I'm going to be using this here as my moisturizer. Again, I switched to these because they do not have any endocrine disruptors on it, and that I'm just trying to be a little bit more mindful of products that I'm putting onto my body, that they don't have any harmful products or whatever. So yeah. Whew. There we go. Alright, so let's make some breakfast so I can head to work. So see you guys later. Oh my gosh, so today was a long day. Your girl was changing the cup like every 2 hours. I am drinking my Ovasitol. I know it's been a while since I've been here, but I've been consistently taking this one like twice a day, every day for like about a month now. And I just added into some water and I've been drinking it. And I'm not sure if taking this is what got me to get my period, but I got it and I'm hoping it's a normal period. You know, this is like my PCS problem. I got irregular periods and they be prolonged. Like my last period vlog, if you saw that, like it was long. Like I was bleeding for like a month, 2 months. I'm pretty sure it was 2 months because I had got my period July 26th. And I didn't end my period until September 20th or 29th. Some shit like that. That's a long ass time. Like, that's way too long. Like, I forgot how many days I was bleeding for. Like, I just want to erase that memory from my brain because I don't want to remember what it was like. So today's like day two of my period. We're drinking Ovasitol, and we are gonna change to a bigger cup. We're gonna sanitize the Flex cup. We're gonna sanitize the Flex cup, and we're gonna insert it, and we'll sleep with it throughout the night. And it's already about to be, it's 9 o'clock. So we're gonna take a shower. Well, we're gonna sanitize it, take a shower, and then I'll see you when I'm ready to put that bitch. And I'll see you when I'm ready to put that in. So yeah. Let's open this. Let's open this. Yes. Let's open this. Let's open this. Yes. It's just chilling there. And look at this. And this is why you gotta clean it. Because look at that. This dusty as hell. So, it's so dark. But that is how the mechanism works. And then you pull it out. And guess that's supposed to be making it easier to take out. But my question with making it easier to take out, now it's going to hold less blood because it has this thing in here taking up space, you know? But I'm going to get this sanitized and then ready to insert it. Oh, this came with 2 menstrual discs. Cool. And these are single-use disposable ones. That's kind of cool. I bought this when I wasn't bleeding. I bought this ahead of time. Like, you know what? When I get my period, this will be a cool period vlog kind of thing. So, let's sanitize this and get this inserted. Look at that steam. Wow. Whoa. Alright, so I'm back. We're going to read a little bit about this. It's the Flex Cup for 12-hour comfort. They are patented pull tab for clean and easy removal. And this is a size 1. So size 1 holds about 2 supers tampons, which is 22 milliliters, which is the size I have here. Size 2 would be 3 super tampons, which is 30 milliliters. All right. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna end up liking this cup because of the design of the cup. Like before inserting it, I like moved the little like pull tab a few times to kind of like understand the mechanism with it. All right. And the pull tab, I don't know. I feel like that could be where blood can possibly leak from. Right? Because this is how it looks, right? But this area, when I take it out in the morning, you know, and do the whole thing, I'll show you guys. So the pull tab here, it literally is like it's like open. It's like unsealed. Maybe with like the silicone touching, like it's not gonna leak. But to me, that's like a potential, possibly it could leak from there. So yeah, that was the only thing I was really concerned about. But I think it should be fine. Otherwise that, right? So it's showing you the removing it, you like pull the tab, and then here you take it out. Yeah, this is very interesting. Yeah, hopefully it works. I love cups. Menstrual cups are my favorite, like, probably product to use. I would rather use that just because I am an extreme heavy flower. So it's just better, okay? It's just better. Some people prefer certain things, and I just prefer cups because they're better for me. They're better for me. Everyone has their own preference, and you know, I always say at least try it. Yeah, just try it. And if you like it, awesome. And if you don't, just use what works for you. But I did say I want to use Dis or give menstrual Dis more of a chance, but I still have not done that. Hopefully this is a normal period and we'll only use this for about a week. And if it is not a normal period and it is prolonged, then I will try to challenge myself to use different, like, let's say you use a cup 1 week, then give that a break, use a Dis the next week, and then use a cup of next week, just to keep it, you know, a little interesting. Because I don't know if this period is going to end or when it will end, or if I will again need to go to the doctors to figure out if this period needs to end. It started off good. Started off, you know, a little light. I was like, feels like I'm gonna get my period. And then the next day, instantly, you know, a little bit darker. And that first day, I don't even count it as a period day because it was like not really any discharge coming out. But today is technically day 2, and that it went from like nothing yesterday to like changing every 2 hours. I don't know why I put the mini cup in. I should have started with the big cup, and I did not. But that's what happens when, you know, you don't frequently get your period. You don't know your flow. I know I'm always heavy. Never really have a light day. Light days are like, who are you? What are you? Yeah, but okay. See you in the morning. I'm back. I'm back because I'm leaking. I'm leaking. I thought I was going to be able to sleep with this all night, but I'm leaking. So let's take it out now. Okay, so I want to show you something, right? I'm going to move this back in place, right? So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to pull this, right? Pull it. Look at that. Blood leaking out of that. You're supposed to pull this to break the mechanism. So my concern was something that does happen, but it seems to be fine when it's in place. So let me rinse this out and try it with water. And I don't know if I like this, honestly. It just feels weird. It does. It feels weird to me. Okay. So if anything, I should pull it like, okay. Maybe I should rinse this better. All right. And then put that back through. Maybe I should just leave it like that. So it'll be like this. I don't know. I've been bleeding super heavy anyway, so I can't be too concerned with, you know, it starting to overfill now. I want to give this a true shot, so I'm going to put it back in. But I am still questionable in thinking that this can easily leak. And this inside of it, I feel like that takes up space of in here. Like that takes up a lot of space. So it's going to fill up faster, especially if you're a heavy bleeder like me. That doesn't give you enough space to hold. It holds two tampons worth, about 22 milliliters. And I think this takes up space, so that makes it use up less than 22 milliliters. That's just me. I'll be back. I'm trying to give this, I don't know. I think it's cool because like it was easy to pull. Like I just pulled this and I knew I can take it out. But though you pull it, right, to get the mechanism, then you just pull the whole thing out. I don't know. It's just weird. You just gotta get used to it. Fuck, I took it out again. Yeah, I'm gonna get this situated, and yeah, I'm probably gonna do it like that, so it's like all the way there, and then when I take it out, I'm just gonna pull it out. But yeah, it's weird because I don't have to pinch and remove, and that's what I'm used to. Yeah, that's about it. That was the thing I was concerned about, but I think obviously when it's in place, it's gonna stay. It's kind of like, you poke a hole in something that has liquid, it's not gonna pop out. Like the liquid's not gonna come out as long as the thing is still in there. And once you remove the thing, then the liquid will like flow out of there. Yeah, so giving this a fair shot. I'm still questioning it, but giving it a fair shot. So, see you the next time I change, and hopefully that is tomorrow morning, not 12 o'clock midnight. Good night. See you tomorrow. Good morning. So, yeah, I definitely overflew the cup, but that's just because it's a heavy-ass flow. I'm going to keep wearing this cup for now, but I am debating if I should get or use a bigger cup, because this is size 1, only hold 10. I could be using the larger size, but regardless, I'll probably, instead of changing every 2 hours, I'll need to change every 3 hours, so I'll just keep up with it. And I have an appointment today, so I'll take you with me on my appointment. Okay, so I ended up taking this out, I think the way it's supposed to be taken out, and it makes so much more sense. So much more sense. So while I clean this, I'm going to let you know what I think of it. So basically, you just, right? So it's not even done being cleaned all the way, but it's at this position when you insert it, and then when you're ready to remove it, you literally just pull it, the tab, right, as far as it goes, and then you pull it literally out of your vagina. Like, that's my understanding. That's how I just took it out. So this would be good for like the girlies that have like long nails. This would, because it works kind of like a tampon, like, but it's better for the environment because it's reusable. So that's awesome. It's not bad. It's for one of those days, like, let's say that I want to wear like long nails or whatever. This would be the one I would go to, because I love short nails. But I'm okay with like right now I cut my nails because there's no way I'm going to be using a cup and feel my claws in there. So I cut it, but technically using this one, I didn't even need to, because that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I like that. But I'm going to get this reinserted after I wash it. I just rinsed it off, but it's all black, so it is kind of cool because I'm sure black is like stain resistant. You're not going to see stains on this. The only thing is like harder to see how much blood is in here, but for some people that won't even matter. But yeah, let me get this clean, reinsert, and I'll see you maybe at the next change. I change a lot, so maybe not, maybe so. I'll see you guys soon. All right, we are fresh out the shower. We got the new cup in. Well, not the new cup, but fresh, clean cup in. So what really is, okay, those fell. This is where I hang them to dry. Once they're dry, then I can put them in the washer to wash. Okay, so got these. These definitely, I feel like they definitely did get a little bit of blood on them, but that's why they're reusable. That's why we just rinse them clean. We'll hand wash it. Ooh, don't use hot water, use cold water. Ugh. So what I have noticed about the Flex disc, well, not disc, the Flex cup, is that it's still very messy. Like, you would think it would be a little bit cleaner, but I would think it would be cleaner because it's trying to advertise more like a tampon, where like you just insert with the applicator and then you just pull the string and you don't really gotta touch any blood. I think you still have to, because when you're inserting the Flex cup, you still have to fold it. You still have to apply it as a cup. So if you're comfortable with that, this will be a good cup. It's easier to remove because of the like pull string thing that it has. So you don't actually have to insert your fingers to pinch the cup to pull it out. So that's really good about it. But you still have to be comfortable with inserting it. So if you have long nails or anything like that, just know, like, I'm sure it would be able to get done. You just have to like really, you have to really, you know what you're doing, what you're getting yourself into. Really know what you're doing, what you're getting yourself into. That way you can really, set yourself up for success. Yeah. Just putting a little bit of soap on it and just hand washing it. Yeah. That's the only thing I would say about the cup at this moment. The removal is nice. It's not bad. It's super easy. You just pull it and keep going. Take it out using the pull thing. Take it out, dump it, rinse it out, clean it with the soap. And then once it's, all good and clean, you reinsert it. But you still have to reinsert it using like cup methods to insert it. So it would be interesting if they came up with more of a full tampon, like thing, like a whole applicator and then like easy removal like that, that would really make a lot of people, you know, be more willing to try the cups, to get themselves more comfortable with the cup. Because I know the cup can be very intimidating for a lot of people, and for beginners, it's a huge learning curve to it. I know when I first started, it took me about like 20 minutes to make sure I had a cup inserted properly. And some people don't have the time for that, or, you know, don't want to try something that, you know, takes a little bit longer to learn how to do. So, if there is a cup out there with like some kind of applicator, but it has to also be a reusable applicator, because it defeats the purpose of using a reusable cup if you're going to be using a disposable applicator, you know? So you got to figure out something that's easy to clean and easy to insert, like a tampon. So whoever is designing that, if that is available and easy to purchase, I would love to try it. With just like the Flex cup with like a pull tab, like that would be would get more people on board with it, I think so. Hopefully it's out there. Hopefully someone's already doing it, because I'm probably not going to be the one creating it. And if it's still not out here in like 10 years, then maybe I will. But not right now. But now that that is all clean, just gonna give it a little ring. Okay, now that that's all wrung out, I'm just going to put it to dry. And then once it's dry, I can take it out and I can just put it in the washer to wash it. So basically it gets washed twice, because I rinse it clear till it runs clear. Then I add some detergent and I wash it by hand, and then I rinse it out clear, make sure there is no soap in there, and then I let it dry. Then I put it in the washer and I wash it in the washer. So yeah, that's just me. You don't need to hand wash it. You can just rinse it and let it run clear, let it dry, and then put it in the washer. But sometimes, like, if I don't get a chance to wash it in the washer, at least I know this is clean, that I could use it again. But majority of the times I do basically 2 washes before wearing it again. Do 1 hand wash and another machine wash on top of that. Hopefully this cup can last all night. I am wearing a period panty as well. I am a cup user, and I always use period panties as my protection in case there is a leak, because we're trying to be eco-friendly here. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. Oh my gosh, good morning. I just finished changing, and the flow has slowed down. It slowed down. There was no leak. I don't know. Maybe this Ovasitol is working. This is exciting. Oh my gosh. This is so exciting. I am so happy about it. Washing these hands, because you wash before and after you put your hands around or in your hoo-ha. So with the cup, with this, with the Flex cup, you still have to insert it like a regular cup. So I would still suggest not long nails. And Unless you're comfortable with that, it doesn't bother you, then that should be fine. But that's just me. I like short nails, so I can put my finger around the rim and make sure that the cup is actually 100% open. That way I know there will be no leaks. And since I know that today the flow is a little bit less, it's not as heavy, that means I can wear the cup for a longer amount of period. So if I fell asleep, I changed the cup at 9 and it is 8:30 now. That means I've wore the cup for 11 hours without a leak. That is amazing. That means since I'm changing, I just changed the cup now, I don't have to technically change the cup again until probably 8 o'clock at night. So I can go my whole day wearing this cup. That's amazing. So now I'm going to finish getting ready for the day. Today's going to be a busy day because today is December 23rd. And right before the holidays, I work the 24th. We celebrate Christmas on the 24th. Noche Buena. That's what we do. I'm also celebrating Christmas on Christmas Day. But Christmas Day is more like a chill day. Like, we don't really do too much. So, if I'm still bleeding during that time, I'll bring you guys along. But, I don't know. The way this period is looking like it's gonna be normal. I'm a little excited. I think the Silvacitol's working. If you don't know, I have been on TikTok and I've been documenting the journey there, like short clips every day, taking my Silvacitol, talking about the updates, and I am so excited and so happy because I think it is working. So I'm just, I really wanted something that would help me. And I've only been taking it for a little bit over a month now. And yeah, so I think it's working. But the real way to actually know if it's working is continue using it and seeing if I get another period in about like 28 to 30 days after this cycle is done. That's gonna be the real determination, and you guys will know because I do period vlogs and I'll put it here on YouTube. So I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm gonna get ready for the day. I'm just so excited that this is working, and if it works for me, maybe it'll work for you. I know it's different for everybody because some people take it and say that doesn't do anything for them. So the only way to know is to try it, experiment. If it works for you, then awesome. And if it doesn't, you don't have to take it again. Find something else. Keep trying. But you got to keep trying until you find something that works for you. I'm here for it. I'm here for you. So I already ended up changing at like 3 or 4 o'clock when I got out of work. So it is 10:30 now, and I'm about to change now because I'm about to take a shower. So yeah, I'm back and lit. So you just hold it all down. It's pretty, actually, not like, no blood's actually like leaking from there. I think Silvacitol is really working, y'all. It's really working. Because honestly, I think I'm going to put the mini back on because there wasn't that much blood in here. So, that's exciting. Oh my gosh. Honestly, if Silvacitol works, like, what? If it just works for me? So exciting. Like, you guys, that's very exciting for me because, like, irregular periods was, like, literally my life, and, like, prolonged periods was my life, and I hated it. I mean, obviously, who wants to be on their period for months on end? No one. Or more than a few days. Like, being on your period is exhausting. So I'm just cleaning it up, putting soap. But here it is, nice and clean. And this is how I insert it. So it has that in it, right? And what I do is I just do a regular fold like this. So it's still, you still have to insert it like that. So, all right, and then you can hear it pop just like that when it gets in there. And then it's just like that. It sits like this. And then this part is the part that sits outside of the opening. You can push this in more if you want, or you can leave this right at the opening. This is not gonna bother you. And then when you're ready, you just pull on this. And when you pull on that to come down, this is what it looks like inside. It's already unsealing itself. So then all you gotta do is pull the remainder of it out like that. And then you grab it. And then you just dump it out. That's literally it. You wash it. You clean it. You can take this part out here to make sure that it's all clean. You can run water through there, make sure that's all clean. And it's literally attached right at the top, so it's not gonna get lost or anything. And then you put it back in there like that. You grab that little part here to pull it through. You want to pull it through to like this part here. I actually like this cup, and I think it's probably very beginner friendly. You're still gonna have to learn the different folds, but the thing you don't have to worry about is the pinch and removing it. The pull and removing it makes that part easier to do. So I would suggest this as a beginner cup. I believe I got this like at Walgreens, Walmart, CVS, one of the like quick places you can stop and get this. It was probably about like 30 bucks, and you're gonna be reusing it all the time. So it's gonna be worth your money to invest in yourself. It's eco-friendly. I like it. At first I was very questionable on it, and I didn't know if I was gonna like be liking it or not. But now I'm like, I like you. Like, I don't gotta pinch and remove, even though I know how to do it. I'm good at removing it. I'm good with that. But this made it so much easier. Like, I like it. This, I was questioning it. I do think that it needs like it needs to have an applicator that makes it easier, because there's like people who would, need an applicator, right? You get an applicator, you put that in there, push the applicator. Hopefully it's kind of like the traditional applicator, right? And then you put the applicator in with it. Hopefully it's not that huge, because yeah, right? You get that in, and then you release with the applicator, and it's somehow opens up like this, and then all you got to do is pull it out with this. I think that would make it a lot easier for people to want to do the transition. But there are obviously a lot of cups out in the market, and there's different cups for everybody. Everybody's body is different, but I am so happy that I finally tried this. I had ads. My best friend sent me this like a while ago, like, oh, I think you should try that cup, and I think this would be a great cup for her to try as a beginner cup. This shout outs to you. You know who you are. Shout outs to you. That's amazing. Definitely recommend. 10 out of 10. It was just a little weird at the beginning, so maybe it should be 9 out of 10. But I ain't gonna knock a point for, weird adjustments that I had to make. It was a little learning curve, because I knew how to pinch and remove, and I worked so hard on learning how to do that, and now I didn't have to do that, which was cool, but it was also weird. But that made using this so easy. I'm definitely gonna use this again. And my period is lightening up, so we're gonna switch. We're gonna start using the mini cup. And yeah, hopefully that lasts all night, and hopefully my period's over soon. Wow, I'm just gonna be surprised if this period vlog isn't that long, like a normal period. This is exciting. This is exciting. Oh. I gotta show you this, cause I'm lost. I'm lost for words. Like, I am lost for words. There is barely a little drop in there. So I just finished cleaning it, but y'all saw how little it was. It was a little ching ching. It was a little ching ching right there. It was like to that little line. It was like a little. It was that little. I'm still about to put this back in because I'm gonna work, and just in case it decides to have a mind of its own and not really slow down and pick up again, I'm not going through that. So we're just gonna wear this today as like a safety net, like something to protect you. Maybe it's mentally. Even if it is mentally, I still need it. After today, when I'm home, or whatever activities I'm doing, because guess what? Today is like Christmas. Today's Christmas. It's not Christmas, but it's Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. So you know how you know? It goes, Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Oh, I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Prospero año y felicidad. Yeah. All right. Because guess what? Today's basically Christmas. Today's Christmas. This is when we celebrate Christmas. It's Christmas. So Merry fucking Christmas. See you later.